Wow, look at this. Pull apart pizza bread. Wow. This is outstanding. This is really, really good. Stick around if you want to see how to make this. So good. Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. I know it's been a great holiday, it's been a great week. I took a couple days off, so we're doing some stuff special. We're out doing some family stuff. We're out actually going on some day trips and stuff like that, so I'm not sure how much vlogging I'm going to get done. I do have some pre-recorded stuff that you may see, but I'm hoping that this will be something good that you'll enjoy doing and seeing. And hopefully it's a good video. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully think about subscribing and turn that little red ribbon down there to white, and then you'll hit that little bell icon next to it to catch future videos. So today I thought before I forget, I want to thank all of you returning subscribers. Thank you. Again, a million thanks, because of the fact that you just keep me honest, keep me going, you keep this channel going. You really inspire me to keep going, so thank you. I really appreciate you guys. If you're new, the first time seeing it, hopefully you like the content. Hopefully you think about subscribing. Hopefully it'll be something you're worth interested. Again, this channel is all about teaching, learning, inspiring, helping others. We do we're going to do product reviews, we're going to do cooking reviews, we're going to do tips and tricks on how to lose weight, how to get healthy and get your health back. I have meal plans that I share, all kinds of really good stuff. So hopefully you'll subscribe, and you'll make it a regular channel that you'll come back and visit us again and again, right? So I really love to have you. I try to do at least one cooking video a week. I don't have time necessarily to do more than that, just because of working full-time or whatever. So hopefully you like it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Again, some of the other ones, some product reviews, as well as some of the tips and tricks and stuff like that as well. So I love cooking. I'm not really good at it. So if I can cook and I can make it work, you can do probably a lot better than I'm doing, right? So you can see from my mistakes the things that you can do to make it better. So hopefully you enjoy it. So today we're going to do some protein sparing modifying pizza pull apart bread, right? So I saw Janet Greta over at her channel do this as well. And then she took it from Anita, from a ketogenic woman, which took it from somebody else, right? So I'll put links to both of their channels down below. They're great channels. So I'm going to follow the recipe. I copied it down from the ketogenic woman's channel. So that's where I got the directions from. Now I'm adding some of my own flair to it. So I'm going to take the stuff that I put into it and I'll put that down below as well, so you can kind of follow along with that recipe down there today. So again, hopefully this is a quick and easy recipe. You've seen me make the bread before. There is some nuances with it. I'm actually going to use this new egg white powder, protein powder that I got from Keto Chow. So a big shout out to Keto Chow. I'll put a link down to their site down below. They gave it to me to try. I actually did a recipe. I'll put a link for it up here. So if you want to go back and check out that and my review of this Keto Chow. So again, hopefully you find it interesting. So I'm going to adjust the camera right here so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and then from there we will go ahead and make the recipes. So alright, so we're going to start off. We're going to put in, I'm going to use some liquid egg whites. So I'm not going to break the eggs apart, even though that I find that it works better that way. So I'm going to use 1 cup of these egg whites. I'm going to put those in there. I'm going to put in here some cream of tartar. so you know what that is. I'm going to put in a pinch of salt. Oh, yeah, that's right. The allulose is 1 tablespoon. This is natural yeast or nutrition yeast. Nutritional yeast. I'll put in. I can get it open. Tiny bit of xanthan gum. This is some cayenne pepper I'm putting in. This is to kind of give it some of that Italian taste. This is just some black pepper. This is some garlic. You'll notice I'm putting it all in here, and that was onion powder. And I'm just dumping it all in here. That's what Anita did. I know she took it from somebody else. I'm going to put some of these. This is some of that crushed red pepper. Put that in there to give it flavor. And then last but not least, I'm going to put 1/3 of a cup of the egg white powder from the keto chow. So, all right, so that's all there is to it. I'm going to put this on the mixer. We're going to mix it in a little bit. Now hopefully everything whips together good. Move the camera over a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to start letting this mix up a little bit after I plug it in now. That's pretty important. Alright, so this is going to make a lot of noise, so I'm going to come back when this is whipped. We're going to whip this to stiff peaks. That's all there is to it. So. Perfect. Looks really, really good. So that's how you want it, looking nice and stiff like that. I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to turn this camera around a little bit. So we're going to actually take, Anita used a 9x9 pan. I don't have a 9x9. This is an 8x8. So I think I'm going to have some left over. Again, this made it so much easier. You didn't have to add all that stuff at the end, and you just add it all in and then just whip it all together. So much easier. I find when I use the egg whites with the egg white powder instead of that new easier version of it, actually comes out a lot fluffier and a lot airier and a lot nicer. So let's see how we come out here. Maybe we'll fit all in there. I have my oven on preheating on to 325. We're going to let this go for 30 minutes. And then we're going to let it rest for 10 before we take it out. So Alright, the oven's ready. I do put a clip on the end of it and the side of it. I'm not going to put that in the oven because I don't think it would hold up very good in the oven because it's got plastic on it. But I use it to hold the parchment paper in place. So if you do that, and if you try to use that trick, please make sure you take it off. So, alright, here we go. We're going to go in the oven. Let's see if you can see that. Not that you really need to. Tip the oven up here so you can see it a little bit. All right. You know what? I'm going to throw. Alright, make a lot of minor adjustments here as we go. Alright, let me pop the camera up. Sorry about that. Push it away from me a little bit. So, hey, I'm going to let this go in the oven. It's going to go for 30 minutes. We'll come back at the end of 30 minutes. We're going to let it rest. Actually, I'm going to go 30 minutes plus the 10 minutes of resting. We'll come back by then and we'll check it and see how it is. And in the meantime, the cleanup crew is going to come in and clean up here a little bit, and we'll come back and I'll show you what the bread's going to look like, and we'll go into the next portion of the pizza pull-apart bread. Alright, so the oven is beeping. It has baked for 30 minutes and rested for 10, so let's take it out and see what it looks like. Need the other bit. Alright, that's what it looks like. So we're going to let this cool for about another 10 or 15 minutes. We're going to let it come to room temperature. And once it gets down to room temperature, we will do the next thing on it. So we'll be back in a couple minutes in the next segment. Alright guys, so sorry about that, my camera was off so you missed it. So I took the bread, I cut it into sections. Both this way, this way, this way, all the way down. I cut it about 3/4 of the way down. I stuffed it with cheese. I put pepperoni in there and stuffed it with pepperoni. I poured the, I shouldn't say it. So after I cut the bread up, I poured the butter, about 2/3 of the butter, down into all the cracks and everything. And then I stuffed it with cheese, and then I stuffed it with pepperoni. And then I covered it with more cheese on the top. So that's kind of what it looks like. Sorry I missed it. That was my fault. But I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Now I'm going to throw it back in the oven for about 10 more minutes. I'm going to tent this up a little bit to keep the heat in. So we're going to let that go. We're going to throw that in the oven. We'll come back in about 10 minutes. I'll show you what it's going to look like. All right, the light, it just beeped, went off. We're gonna pull it out, we're gonna check it out. Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. That looks pretty amazing. So, all right, we're gonna wait a little bit for this to cool. And then we'll come out and we'll do a taste test and we'll see what we think. See you in the next segment. All right, so it's time for a taste test. So let's pull off a piece of this bread. Again, it's just pull apart bread, so it's all cut and there's a very thin little piece of it attaching one to the other. So wow. Wow. This is awesome. This is really, really good. Wow. I would say this is not good for your protein sparing modified days because of the cheese and stuff in it, right? But it's really, really good for your keto days. Now, I didn't do the macros. I will print the macros and I'll post them up here so you can see. But I can imagine it's not much because of the fact it's, you know, the bread is literally almost nothing, not quite nothing, but it's probably, if you ate a quarter of this, it's probably 1 or 2 carbs. The cheese is almost no carbs, and the pepperoni is almost no carbs. So, and really the butter on top of that. So, really, really good. This is really, really good. So, I'm hoping that you'll enjoy this. Hopefully you like the video, you give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you subscribe down below, you hit that little bell icon. This protein sparing modified bread is really, really good. This was a great recipe to do this. I will put Janet's down below as well as Anita's video down below, a link to their videos as well down below, so you can go check them out if you want to see. Sorry about the little bit of an issue with my camera. Hopefully it comes out good though, and hopefully you like it. Hopefully, like I said, you give it a thumbs up. So I will post the macros in it. I will post below. I wrote the recipe up. I will post that down below as well as I do have a Facebook and an Instagram. I will be posting this and pinning it on my Facebook page as well. So if you want to take a copy of that, get a PDF copy of that to follow, that's really easy to do. So go over and check out my Facebook page. That's down below as well. Again, I really, really appreciate you guys watching. I really, really appreciate you guys' input into it. So if you make it, let me know what you think. This is definitely a winner. This is great. This is really, really good. So great lunch, dinner. If you're having a New Year's Eve party, it's a great little treat to make and have people just pull off, provided that, you know, you're okay with that. So because they are going to be touching with their hands. So you know, just remember, you guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic. This has been a great video. This is something I'm going to really sit down and enjoy eating. Hopefully, like I say, you make it and you let me know how you think. And you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Have an awesome New Year's. Let's kick off 2022 and make it a great year. And I will see you soon. And remember, you guys are awesome, and that's what makes this channel awesome.